Ahead of the March 26th convention of the ruling All Progressives Congress, the governors of the party have declared their support for the candidates endorsed by President Muhammadu Buhari. The governor stated this on Wednesday after a meeting with President Buhari led by the APC Caretaker Committee Chairman and Governor of Yobe State, Mai Malabuni. Briefing State House correspondents after the meeting, the chairman of the Progressives Governors Forum and Governor of Kebbi State, Atiku Bagudu, said they will support any process that will lead to a consensus and urge the governors to explore the options of consensus. Recall Buhari had last month said he is in favor of the consensus mode for selecting candidates for the party's national positions.
There was a letter that was widely circulated in the media addressed to me as the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and copied to a number of others, including the chairman of the Caretaker Committee, the acting chairman of the Caretaker Committee, and indeed the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. So that letter led to a series of actions, including meetings between the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Chairman of the National Caretaker Committee, Acting Chairman, Governor Abu Bello of Niger State, as he was then, and myself, where we all restated our commitment to working together to ensure that the convention takes place on March 22nd, 2022. And then we agreed to support all the decisions that were taken by the Caretaker Committee, both acting as a working committee and acting with the donated powers given to it by the National Executive Committee. And indeed, the chairman of the Caretaker, upon his return, also appreciated what the Caretaker Committee did and the decisions that were taken in his absence. Today, we all briefed Mr. President on that. Of course, included on that is the issue of distributing of political party offices to the respective zones, and our support for Mr. President's endorsement of the candidate for the national chairman of the party. And the various zones, geopolitical zones, took turn to brief Mr. President on what they have been doing to generate consensus in the respective zones amongst the National Working Committee and zonal party positions that have been allocated, either allocated to the zones or which the zones are entitled to. Most of the zones have been allocated National Working Committee positions that are fewer than the number of states, but however, there are zonal executive committees